Morning, everybody. Rusty from Rusty Razor. Have another shave of the day. And today we're going to be delving into Stirling's Autumn Glory. Yep, nice scent. I really like this soap. I need to get a tub of it. It has kind of a slight citrus with a dry leafy kind of note to it. It's like in the fall, well, there is some fur in there somewhere, just a little bit. It's like, imagine, it's like right now the leaves are falling from the trees right now. This is fall. Finally, we had our first frost, and it's like overnight leaves just went hit the ground on some of these trees. It's like, oh, we're going to sleep. And that's kind of like that scent you're getting off right now. It smells really nice. I like it. And when you lather it up, yep, you do get that green note coming out, but there is a little bit of, like I said, citrus, but it's mostly kind of an earthy tone. Very nice. I like it. So if you like it's like that green note, it's kind of like a fresh mode kind of scent coming across. But in the background, you're getting all that kind of a dry, leafy aspect. So we have the King C Gillette with the handle I got from Garrett over at the Shaving Disciple, with the fourth use of the Gillette Wilkinson blades. So I started shaving over, let's think, these are from Sunday, I think it was, or whatever it was. Like, I'm losing track. Whatever day it was. Something in the eye. Probably an eyelash. But this is the handle's even heavier than the one that comes standard, and I like the knurling on this. It's like makes it nice and easy. Like how to improve a King C Gillette, and one easy step: change the handle. All right. Okay, we do have some Barbasol 1919 on the face, and I was chatting with Sig, and he's now addicted to the stuff. He's realized the goodness of Barbasol 1919 as a pre-shave. So he ordered himself up a bunch of stuff. So cost him an arm and a leg to get it, but it's worth it. That's the Sig Solo stamp of approval, I guess. Like when I first started using it, the Barbasol 1919, I tried shaving with it, and I was like, this clogs up the razor, but I'm like, this could be used as a pre-shave. And I was right. And this looks like it could use a little bit more water. A little thirsty today. Where you trying to escape out of the bowl? But yeah, it's been interesting. Like I said, we had our first frost, and temperatures dropped down to like 28 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what, about a -1 or 2 Celsius? Probably a -2, somewhere in there. But it's been, and then it promptly warmed up and back up into highs in the 60s again. It's like a yo-yo. Just enough to get a lot of the trees and everything to realize that, hey, yeah, it's that time of year, but it is fall. It's time to start going dormant. I already had taken care of pulled in a lot of my flowers that I keep outside over winter, or don't bring inside over winter. There we go. I had some succulents and stuff like that I keep outside, and everything else that is not so hardy. And it's like, oh, another thing is that Jimmy over at NYC Shaving, he has a fig tree in his backyard, and I was like, fig tree in New York? I thought fig trees were like tropical, Mediterranean style stuff. And did some research, and yes, there is a variety that handles I'm in zone 5 when it comes to, if you don't know anything about it, there's hardiness levels, or what can survive at certain areas of the country. I'm in level 5, and this fig, I guess, will handle 4. I'm like, huh, interesting. So it's a Chicago big tree, member of the ficus family. I ordered some cuttings. Okay, the shaving community is opening your eyes to other stuff. It's like, I would never have known that you could have a fig tree in Iowa. So I ordered some, and I'm seeing to get a fig tree, because I love figs. One of my favorite things since I've been a kid is fig Newtons. I don't know if you're a fig Newton guy, but I am. Like, I bet just love them. And I remember it's like this the other week I was at the store and I bought myself a packet of them. It's my weakness. That's eat a couple a day. Can't eat a lot of them. You know, when you're diabetic, you got to watch. Oh, that doesn't work. The label does not dry your lips off very well. So I was like going through, and the young kid, he's probably around 17, you know, and he looks like, oh, these things are the bomb. It's like when I first heard about fig Newtons, I just like looked at those things like, that can't be any good. And then I tried them, and it's like, oh, they're so great. And I'm like, yes, they are. I like them. So if I can get, yeah, there we go, caught it in the bowl. I got enough moisture in it, it's starting to get a little runny. And it's like when, yeah, you can smell. It's like you get that kind of a background. There's a hint in the background of fur, but you're getting that dried leaf kind of scent coming across right now, especially when it's open up on your face, which is really nice. I like it. Now this King C Gillette, I can tell the blade isn't quite as sharp as it used to be. This is going to be the last use of this blade, but you can hear it working. Another thing is that it's less than 24 hours. I got up early today because I got a doctor's appointment, so I have to get in. I think there's, see, 20, yeah, there's about 20 hours of growth on there. Some people would even bother shaving at this, and I was like, no, not me. I like shaving, and I do it every day. Heck, I could probably do a shave video for every day of the week, but yeah, I could do like Chris over at IMCB. He puts a video out every day. Actually, sometimes I think it's 2, because when he does his head shaves, you get 2 videos a day. It's hard to keep up sometimes. Like, I don't know about you, but I watch as many videos as I can. I watch, you know, sometimes if I'm at my computer, I watch them, and then that's the ones that will get a comment. So I will comment on people's videos if I'm at my computer, because it's not a problem, because I'm sitting there avidly watching. But if I got them running in the background, like on my iPad, and my iPad is a pain. It's first generation iPad, and it barely works. Let's put it that way. It will kind of play the videos. The YouTube app that's on the iPad doesn't work anymore because it's not updated. The software on the iPad hadn't been updated enough that it works anymore. So it's like error, comes up error. I feel I gotta watch it through the oh, what the heck you call it, the browser type thing, you know, where you watch your or get your information. So I bring up and say go to YouTube. That's the only way. And most of the time, the you can't comment. Start doing the comments and it's like crash. Like, okay, I'm not gonna. I can hit the like button. So it's like everybody's getting likes on their videos. You know, I get the thumbs up. I thumbs up everybody's videos, but you may not get a comment from me. So if you see me commenting, that's because I'm on my computer. It's not like I'm like not ignoring everybody. It's like you are getting the attention. It's just not the attention I like to give enough of. So that's the trials and tribulations. I'm just a poor retiree. You know, one of these days I will get a new iPad. Is that come back here, you? Where are you going? 47 years ago. Epic fail. Hey, I added water to it and now it's wanting to escape. It's like, I'm alive! Oh, yeah, it's one of those things is like, I got in trouble with the wife 2 weeks ago because I spent $400 on scotch. Yeah, I spent $400 on scotch because our local grocery store chain, every year they have this liquor sale, and I was like, walked in and was like, ooh, look at it, it's all the different kinds of scotches. It's like normally they have like the Glenlivet and that's typically was like one of the main ones that they always have, and Johnny Walker. I'm not a big Johnny Walker fan, but here they had Glenrothes, Farkless, Bowmore. You know, it's like we're talking all kinds of. It's like I looked at that and go, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. So I just like my son was with me, and they even had Japanese whiskeys there, and I was like, I'm gonna pick up some Japanese whiskeys. So I started throwing them in the cart and like, yep, I'm going to get in trouble with this one. But and I was sharing with my friend Palmer. I was like, I sent him pictures and like the musty Wargamers restock has begun. Because that's one thing we share, the love of scotch. It's like we'll be doing a video together and I'll start going off of scent profiling and he goes, his is it's either good or it's bad. And it's like mine is like I'm start giving scent profile and how I think about like, oh, I smell this, I'm tasting this, and there we go. So that's kind of my thing. I enjoy. It's like you get a good scotch and start just enjoying it. It's like a small dram. It'll take me probably an hour or two sometimes to drink a small glass. It's like put it in there and just let it sit and breathe, and I'll just slowly take a sip and just sit there and just enjoy the moment. It's like life goes by so fast. Enjoy it. It's like I'll be watching these. It's like these movies and shows where it's like, 25-year-old Scotch. Bam! Oh, that was good. I'm like, oh, the horror. And something like that doesn't come around every year. You know, it's like, yeah, you may, okay, maybe you don't think that's a big deal, but I enjoy taking a moment. They say, stop and smell the roses, or stop and enjoy the Scotch. Let's just put it that way. And I do like, did pick up some rums, some 8-year-old rum. What else today? Oh, my son picked up some Suntory vodka. And I was like, I never knew they made vodka. So I tried it and I was like, that's interesting. It's got kind of a citrus and it's sweet. Has kind of a sweetness to it. And he got hold of it and he just slammed it back. He's like, no, young Padawan, you do not do that. It's like, I thought I taught you better. I was like, you sit there and slowly enjoy it. Even if it's a vodka. Yeah, vodka can be slammed down. But we're talking like a $40 vodka. That's something I'm going to sit there and enjoy. Because you can buy a bottle of Scotch, 12-year-old Scotch for $40. But back to the reason we're talking about Scotch was that for the amount I paid for all that Scotch, which will, that the amount I bought will last me over a year. Heck, a bottle of Scotch can last me months. And I got a bunch of it. I need to put a picture up of my liquor cabinet. It's well endowed, let's put it that way. And instead of spending money, if I hadn't bought all that, I could have bought an iPad. But in the heat of the moment, one must enjoy other things too. The other one's still working, sorta. So when it quit working altogether and it gives up the ghost and it's and it becomes recycled goods, then maybe I'll think about getting a new one. Another thing that's on my short list of big expenses is getting a 3D printer. Thinking about getting one of those too. That way I can make some stuff. Terrain. Something you're thinking, what the heck is this guy talking about? Yeah, it's for my other hobbies. I got the lecture too. You have too many hobbies. Okay. What is your hobby? My wife, talked with my wife. She was like, I don't know. It's like, your only hobby, dear, is the Hallmark Channel. That is your hobby. Watching Hallmark movies. I have other stuff. But yours are so expensive. But makes me happy. Isn't that important? Because we're not taking it with us, at least we can enjoy it while we're here. All right. Whew, that was a nice shave. Kingsley Gillette. When you use it, I would suggest having a fresh razor or at least a one use blade in it. It's smooth. I got a nice smooth shave out of the deal. It takes a little more effort to get to that point. But it feels good. I like it. It's a good razor for me. Works for me. It may not work for everybody. And it's like if you got wiry, hairy, just aggressive beard, you'd probably be feeling like you're like, nope, can't. It's not doing it. You need more blade. All right. Oh yeah. It was like, duh. I'm trying to sit here and be rambling on and do a little Pinaud Clubman on the face. Probably Avon Wild Country would have been a better choice, but I like the Pinaud Clubman too. I'm not feeling any stinging. That's the night. The one thing about the Kingsley Gillette, I don't get razor burn or feel any type of aggressiveness out of it. So it, works good. Pinaud Clubman, nice little scent. This is the vanilla version. This has the vanilla. I like vanilla. Okay. The shave was brought to you by Stirling's Autumn Glory. If you like an autumn scent or walking through the fresh leaves with a little bit of pine in the background and sort of maybe a little bit hint of freshly mowed grass, this is for you. I like it. I need to get a tub of this. It's like, that's the nice thing about samples from Stirling. You can go out there, get a sample, and it's like, hey, spend a few bucks and go, I love that. Or, ugh. Well, at least you're not breaking the bank by spending 15 bucks or more on something. Like, there you go. And the razor is the Kingsley Gillette with a new and improved handle with Gillette's Wilkinson blades, 4th use. There you go. An enjoyable shave. Okay, that was it. Hope you guys like this one. If you're a new subscriber, say hello. If you're just kind of lurking around, say hello. Hey, jump in every once in a while and leave a comment. Thumbs up. And that is the shave of the day. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.